Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you? How have you been? I am not gonna lie, I'm nervous about filming today because it's been a long time, and without going into too much detail, something I'm definitely working on, I just needed a break. I needed a break, and I feel like Substack has definitely become my safe space. That's become where I love creating content. I really have realized over these past few months just how much I love long form content, and I wanted to experiment with a YouTube channel again. I wanted to see how does it feel to be back making videos. So please bear with me. I feel like today I needed to do a kind of favorites, things I've been loving, just to let myself kind of like rip the band-aid off and just see how it feels to film. So it's going to be, yeah, I'm just going to share things that I've been loving over the past few months, some that you will have seen before, some that are maybe new. Still doing my no buy. We're on day 260 as we speak, and I think that's right, 260, and I'm loving it. Like, that in itself is hands down the favorite because of what this challenge has done for me. I'll be sharing more about that soon, and there's a ton of info about that over on my Substack. So if you do want more style related content and you want to know more about my no buy and how life-changing it has been, definitely check out my Substack, which is Harry Styles by Harriet Hadfield. So to start with, I'm going to start with what I consider some sentimental pieces. One of the things I have been working very hard on is being more present and not being on my phone. I'm sure we can all relate. And one way I've been doing that is taking a camera with me. Now, this is my mum's old, who remembers these? Like 90s babies, noughties babies probably remember these. It is a digital camera, but it's from Canon. I think it's like from 2010 or something, or 2012. And I saw this at home, I charged it, she had the charger for it, and I was like, I'm gonna start taking a camera around with me so I can document memories without it having to be on my phone. I think my phone is very much something I use for work a lot because of what I do as a content creator, and it feels really, really nice to have a camera to be able to go out without my phone, knowing I can still take pictures and memories and get in the habit of printing them off. So that is the first favorite. Second favorite I want to share is this antique necklace. It's a silver metal choker that my grandma got me for my 16th birthday, and she passed away recently, so it's really nice to have something that is, obviously I've had it my whole life, but I felt like it had been a bit neglected. I hadn't been like polishing it as regularly as I could have, and it's one of those things she got me for my 16th birthday. When I was 16, I was like, ooh, don't know if that's my style. I felt like that's so interesting how some pieces we do just grow into, and this is definitely one of them because now it has fast become one of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe. It looks great when it's stacked with other pieces as well. I have this vintage locket and I love it worn with this as well. Even when I wear it with like jewelry I've made, like beaded jewelry, it looks really, really cute. So yeah, it's just nice to kind of pull out those special pieces and a reminder not to save them for best. Okay, let's get into some beauty. Now, I feel like there's some kind of empties, nearly empties here, and some pieces that I just keep repurchasing. The first one, I think this is my third repurchase. It is the Chanel cleansing oil. First of all, it smells phenomenal. I know some people don't like the Chanel fragrance because it can be quite heavy on the fragrance side of things. My skin seems to be fine with it. I'm very lucky. And when it comes to a makeup remover, I use this as kind of my all over cleanser in the evening, and it just gets rid of even my waterproof makeup so well, so well. Like I said, I've repurchased this 3 times. I travel with it, kind of decant it into a small tube, and I cannot live without it. So the next one, I have Matilda on video to thank for 2 reasons. First of all, she introduced me to this, and second of all, bless her heart, whenever she's back in the US when we meet up, she seems to always bring me a tube. So I'm down to like the last little bit, like I can see through the tube. It is the ultraviolet SPF 50+ Supreme Screen Hydrating Facial Skin Screen. And it's just, obviously it's a great SPF, but I feel like it never messes with my makeup. It is so moisturizing, but not in a way that reads greasy or like you're wearing sun cream. And I've got to be honest, sometimes when I'm really lazy, I just whack this on and kind of don't even use moisturizer. But you can see, I think this is my 3rd or 2nd one. I can't remember now how many times me and Matilda have been able to meet up in person. But love her, obviously, and love her content, and I love her recommendations. So yeah, it's time to get another one. I don't think they do ship to the US yet. If that has changed, I will pop a link to it in the description box. Let's talk lips. I feel like there are 2 lipsticks that one's an oldie but a goodie that I kind of repurchased recently and forgot how much I love. another one is a new one. So the one I've repurchased recently, I forgot how much I love, is Adrian. So let me do a little old YouTube behind the hand. So Adrian is this lovely kind of like dusky brownie pink. It's a little bit tawny. It's a really, really good color on me, and I just feel like it kind of goes with any makeup look I wear. The second favorite lip product that I have been reaching for on repeat is the Lisa Eldridge. It's called Meet Cutie is the shade, and it's her kind of version of a lip balm. And this one you can see is a little bit more peachy. So I have it on now. It is very balmy. It's very, very comfortable. I don't know about you, but I find when I'm wearing lip balms with kind of pigment in, sometimes the pigment will actually dry my lips out faster, whereas these, so comfortable, so moisturizing. So Meet Cutie has been one of those shades that I just keep reaching for. Again, very easy. I like a peachy tone. If I want slightly pinker, I tend to go for Chanel Adrian. If I want more peachy, I tend to go for this one. So another item I've nearly hit pan on, and this was in my Liberty calendar. If you remember the big like Liberty calendars where you get a different drawer each day, the advent calendars. This was in that, and it is the Rose Ink Lip and Cheek Color in Daylily. So this is the packaging. This, you see, I've nearly hit pan. That doesn't happen very often for me. And I will definitely be buying another one of these. I definitely do. I have it on my cheeks right now, and it is one of those items I tend to wear both on lips and cheeks. I like it staying underneath any lipstick that I'm wearing. And again, it's like a cream-based product. A lot of cream blushes can kind of be gone, like half an hour of putting them on. This really, really lasts on my skin. And I just love the color. It's one of those colors that is just like, I feel like it was made for me. So I haven't really tried much else from Rose Ink, but this, thank you for it being in my advent calendar Liberty, which I did buy with my own money. And I'm really glad to have discovered this. I love it when you discover something in, say, an advent calendar where, let's be real, it can definitely be very hit and miss as to how many products you're actually going to use. But I love this so much, and I'm very excited that I've nearly hit pan on it. Okay, so this one's a little controversial. My next one is a candle. It's by Celine, so we know she's pricey. It is the Night Clubbing candle. Now, I have to mention this because for anyone else who grew up in the days where you went to the club, you went out, and you could still smoke indoors, there was a very distinctive smell to not just the clubs in general or bars, but your clothes the next day. And it wasn't all good, I want to be very clear, but there is something about the smell of this, and it's such an accurate name. It's called Night Clubbing. It has that smell of like tobacco, leather, and also kind of like sweet perfume. So it sounds disgusting, but it's one of those things when I smell it, it just feels like complete nostalgia in a candle. So when I smell it, I'm literally taken back to like my early 20s, my late teens, and I just find myself being like, wow, they've really managed to like put nostalgia into a candle. So I had to include that because I'm about halfway through and it just brings a smile to my face. I think that's what it is. And I think it's a good reminder that scent is so evocative of memory. So that's been a really, really fun one. Another makeup item that I was like, do I mention this? I feel like I mention it all the time, but I think it's important with favorites for you to see things that I repurchase, things that are favorites, not just once in a blue moon, but again and again. And that is the Chanel Les Ombres. It's the Candor Experience, this one, the one with the browns and the red. I'm wearing it now. I have kind of like these two tones on. And it's just, I have two of them. The other one that I've got is nearly finished. And it's just one of those compacts that whenever I travel, I'm like, all I need is this. If I just have like a liner or mascara, I can make so many different looks with it. I did way back when a video on YouTube where it was, is it really worth the money? Like Chanel makeup. And I think I featured the entire collection from when this first came out. It was the collection #1, I think it was called, by Lucia Pica. And I did a whole review on it. So if I can find that, I'll still link it with Baby Harry. Okay, so if there's another thing that I love, probably the same amount as makeup and style, it would be stationery. Now, this is no secret. Anyone who has watched my channel knows that I every now and then will share agenda, updated videos. I'll share how I plan in my agendas, how I style them. Something about a paper agenda in this very digital age for me is so calming and reassuring. Now, I had the biggest treat recently because Cloth and Paper offered to send me an example of their November box. and it's a good one. So for anyone who doesn't know Cloth and Paper, they are one of my favorite small businesses they specialize in stunning planner accessories, planners, stationery, all that good stuff. And it's very minimal, it's very chic. And again, if you look through any of my videos, you're gonna see Cloth and Paper. It probably from like the first year of me ever doing YouTube, like it's been in my videos consistently. And what's so cool is I've seen them grow as a business. Like I remember when it was super tiny, and I think they would still fall in the category of a small business, but they have grown and they've just got better and better. So I want to show you some of my highlights from this month's sub box. So, okay, let me bring it. So you've got it here. So they have these really gorgeous like gift tag stickers. It comes with an agenda for 2025, which is a spiral bound one. And I have to say, I think I'm going to use this to plan out YouTube content, or kind of like as a content planner. So if I bring it here, so you can see you have all the bits to fill in. And I love that this starts on a Monday. That for me is always a plus. And then you have kind of like your calendar spread, so you can fill in the dates you need to put in there. This is dated as well, but just the way they use text, they're so good at using text imagery to just make everything feel so luxurious. Now, one of the things it's so funny they sent this, because I've actually already brought 2 of these outside of the subscription boxes, but this month they have, let me open it up. This isn't sponsored, by the way. They just sent me it and said, did I want to share it and give my audience a coupon code? And I was like, yes, I would, because I love Cloth and Paper. And it is one of those things I share all the time. So this month it has this like vegan kind of suede pouch, which first of all, great for planner supplies. I have a green one and a black one, and I use these a lot when I pack. I almost use them like packing cubes now. So we have this, and then inside we have, let's see. We have, oh, and you get a little card as well that shows you what comes inside. Now this is where I get excited, okay? So for example, everything is just wrapped so beautifully. So these are little page markers. Again, it's just, in another lifetime, I just wanna make stationery. Can we see they're like slate? So they're like slate page markers. They're like translucent, transparent. And these are so gorgeous. I'm really excited to use those in my planner. Tortoiseshell dots, tortoiseshell. This is so fall. And then they have these little kind of like raised stickers. So I'll have to do a cutaway of me like using them in my planner. But again, just like really cute little like card note things. If you wanted to send a gift. This has like a little monthly reflection card. I'll lay it, oh, it looks like silver. And then I think this is the pens. So I actually haven't opened this off camera because I wanted to save it to be on camera. Okay, so we have 2 pens. My best pen discoveries have been from Cloth and Paper. Again, I love white and black, my happy place. But I just wanted to show everyone that because I thought it also could be quite a nice gift, especially if you're looking to kind of get in your gifting early before the Christmas period, the holiday period. Or you just want a treat for yourself if you need cheering up. I feel like Cloth and Paper for me always fits the bill. Like it always just makes me excited to play with paper. It kind of brings out my inner artist when I'm doing that. And again, it's just a joy to be able to write stuff and enjoy paper planning versus everything being very digital. So I think that's it. I was trying to see if there's anything else I've missed. I think that was the main things. And thank you for bearing with me. Like I said, I feel very out of practice. I feel like this feels so new again, and I'm kind of been taking a little bit more of a step back from Instagram. Like I've been trying to kind of focus more on Substack, like I said, is very much my happy place. And YouTube, I just want to experiment with. I want to see how does it feel. I know I prefer making long form content. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. And like I said, just bearing with me while I figure out where I'm going with my content and what I'm doing with it. I'm just trying to let myself enjoy it again and not put any pressure on it. So thank you for being here. Please like this video if you did like it. I have some videos planned that are coming soon that I'm really excited about. I just wanted to do this first one as a little playtime, a little favorite, just kind of like no pressure. And if more videos come, then that's a good sign. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing really, really well, and I'll see you soon.